Okay, hi. Selamat pagi semua, everyone. Can you hear me clearly? So, as we know that today we have our special event, which is for this semester, which is community service, and then it's all about community service um, and we have our special guest for this event. All right. So, do you take your breakfast for this morning? All right, thank you. Okay, so before I proceed to our event today, okay, this morning, I would like all of you to like and subscribe this channel. All right? Okay. So without wasting our time, I introduce to you our speaker for today, which is Encik Hazmi bin Isa. So I will let Encik Hazmi to share with all of you about what sharing about community service. What is the role of student that you should do in this current pandemic? Okay, so I will pass to Encik Hazmi to Encik Hazmi tell about his background and so on lah. Alright, if you have any question, you can directly ask Encik Azmi or we will answer your question. Right? Okay, Encik Azmi, please.
Okay, thank you, Miss Ada. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and very good morning to all of you guys. Alright, so I hope you guys are in a good condition. Alright. Okay, so first of all, firstly, I want to say thank you. A big thank you. So much thank you to Miss Ada because for your information, this is my second time involving a program for Uni Razak. So I feel like an honor for me, right? Right. So I hope you guys ready. So today we're going to have a simple leisure program, right? So I don't want you guys to feel like, oh, this is such a boring program. So I have to come to here for my marks. Okay. So for my words, okay, take my words that today is going to be a leisure session for us. All right. So I hope you guys can see my slides that I share with you guys. All right. All right. And secondly, thank you also for you guys for being here at this moment, 10 o'clock on Thursday. Because of what, right now currently, because of the pandemic COVID-19, all of the program, all of the events should be online. So some of the students maybe feel like, oh, I just wanted to attend it for my marks. If I attend here, I get my mark. If I didn't attend, I won't lose anything. So I hope you guys, I really appreciate it and say thank you guys for being here. So even though, okay, walaupun mungkin ada setengah daripada kita semua yang atas cantik, menarik, tertarik, bawah semua mungkin pakai kat tubuh kain batik, tak ada masalah. Janji saya mengucapkan tiba-tiba beribu-ribu, banyak terima kasih kerana hadir dan sudi untuk mendengar, insyaAllah. Alright, so today we're going to have only 1 hour for this program, as I told by Miss Ada. Okay, we have only 1 hour for this program, for this talk. So we're going to make it a solid 1 hour, inshallah. So for this presentation, I will like to use mixed mode, which is I'm going to use English and also bahasa Melayu. So jangan risau sebab saya dimaklumkan bahawasanya ada students yang international, seorang ataupun dua orang. So don't worry guys, I'm trying my best to make it fairly. I can use both English and also Malay. Right. So before we go through for our main topic over here, Alright, students' role in community service during pandemic COVID-19. Alright, so sebelum saya mula, as usual, kita ada salam perkenalan. So, I hope you guys want to know me well. Alright, so my name is Muhamad Hazmi bin Muhammad Isa. I am graduated in Bachelor of Sports Science. Alright, so ini adalah slide yang kedua. Slide seterusnya adalah mengenai saya punya educational background. So saya bermula sekolah pada tingkatan 1 sampai ke tingkatan 3. Saya bersekolah di Sekolah Agama Menengah Rawang Selangor. Saya bukan ustaz, saya bukan dai. Alright. So saya cuma bersekolah di sana sebab masa tu saya punya UBSR punya keputusan tidak berapa memberansangkan. So parents saya tak tahu nak hantar saya ke mana. Then orang hantar saya ke Sekolah Agama Menengah Rawang Selangor. And then lepas saya habis PMR, whenever I finish my Form 3, I move to Sekolah Menengah Vocasional Lebah Kereta Ipoh. Alright, because I moved, the reason why I moved, firstly because that time I feel like I want to excel myself in another course, okay, which is saya dah apply untuk masuk dalam industri vocational. Masa tu saya ambil course machine. So masa saya belajar macam mana nak kecilkan besi, macam mana nak buat tiang besi, macam mana nak buat tiang beranda. So benda tu saya belajar. Alright. Then saya habiskan saya punya tingkatan 5 pada 2011. Alhamdulillah rezeki kat situ saya bukanlah kata excel, tapi alhamdulillah memberansangkan keputusannya. Right. So lepas tu tahun 2012 rezeki saya beralih untuk masuk ke IPTA, okay, Institut Pengajian Tinggi Awam. I have been study at UiTM, Universiti Teknologi Mara, kampus Jengka Pahang. Alright, so di sini ada sedikit perubahan pada diri saya. Saya belajar kat sekolah, saya belajar vocational mengenai machine, mengenai skill-skill bertukang and so on. Tapi rezeki saya untuk masuk dalam UiTM, saya telah mengambil keputusan untuk berubah course, which is saya kat UiTM, saya ditawarkan program Sains Sukan dan Rekreasi, diploma. Dan saya belajar 2 tahun. Habis diploma saya terus ada rezeki lagi sambung ke degree, alhamdulillah. So kat degree saya masih lagi dalam course yang sama, saya dalam Bachelor of Sport Science. Saya more spesifik untuk pada sport, dalam sport science. Alright, so alhamdulillah 2017 saya grad secara on time, alhamdulillah, tak, walaupun ada beberapa liku-liku hidup ketika dalam masa zaman belajar. Okay, tapi sebenarnya I told you guys what, your student's life is the best life ever. Alright, you guys can hang out with your friends, have your own time to study, to excel. And masa ni korang akan tahu, atau masa belajar ni korang akan tahu your value of yourself, okay, your goal, okay, your which area that you can excel. Alright. Okay, so that's it. 2017 saya habis degree, alhamdulillah. So lepas saya degree, alhamdulillah, menganggur 2 bulan. And then saya struggle mencari kerja. Alhamdulillah saya start career saya. Alright, so saya start career saya selepas saya habis belajar as a sport mentor for a professional football team in Malaysia, UiTM FC. And that time UiTM FC have played for Premier League, Liga Perdana, which is the second division after Super League. So saya bekerja sebagai sport mentor. Masa tu saya bekerja, tugas saya adalah untuk mengurut player-player bola. Alright, so saya dah urut ramai player-player. Alhamdulillah saya urut player-player kita and player international. And then the most challenging is, I need to lend my energy and my time to massaging the international player, which is the body type different with us. Okay, kind of seriously different with us because their muscles more firm than us. And their size are more bigger than us in Malaysia. Alright, so there is, masa tu saya kerja tak lama, 4 bulan, dan saya diberi rezeki oleh Tuhan, diberi rezeki Allah SWT untuk sambung bekerja sebagai pensyarah kontrak, pensyarah. Alhamdulillah pensyarah dan tempat saya diberi rezeki untuk mengajar di tempat saya belajar dahulu ketika saya diploma di UiTM Jengke. Alhamdulillah saya dekat sana lebih kurang dalam 1 tahun. And then saya diberi rezeki lain untuk saya bertukar kerja sebagai seorang physical education teacher. Alright, after I've been work for a year as a lecturer at UiTM Pahang, alhamdulillah my next destination at Kuala Lumpur as a PE teacher at one of the international school at Malaysia in Kuala Lumpur. Tak lama, sampai daripada from August 2018 hingga until May 2019, and then I moved to another schools to expand my career, to expand my career journey, alright, to improve my skills, to improve my teaching skills, and then I moved to another school, but I didn't hold at the new school not so long, about 3 months only, and then I take a drastic decision, okay, because as you can see, I'm being at the Brighton International School until September 2019. Right, so I have a gap between September 2019 until January 2020. Alright, so that time I taking a drastic decision to run my own business. Right, I am running my own business, which is I'm focusing on swimming, private swimming lesson, and also personal trainer. And then I got a new job on January 2020 as a swimming assistant coach. Alhamdulillah. So ini yang saya impikan sebenarnya, as a swimming specialized in swimming coach at one of the international school. But currently I'm working as a swimming assistant, but still there is still a rezeki from Allah SWT. Alhamdulillah. So saya bekerja sampai sekarang daripada Januari 2020 sampai sekarang ni, alhamdulillah, as a swimming assistant coach at international school at Desert Park City. Right, so for those who tahu, Desert Park City ni dekat area Manjelara Kepong. Alhamdulillah saya sekarang ni bekerja di sana. Alhamdulillah, walaupun dalam pandemik COVID-19 ni, rezeki saya masih lagi bergaji, masih lagi bekerja, alhamdulillah sangat-sangat. Alright, so this one of the memory that I cannot be, the memory that will be long lasting in my life. Alright, so I'm working as a sport master over here and working at the internet school. And this, as you can see, alright, your Miss Ada, your beloved lecturer here, is my one of my colleges. Alright, saya bekerja bersama dengan dia dekat Jengke Pahang. Kalau nak nampak, awak cari Miss Ada masa tu dekat gambar tu. Alright, so saya bekerja dengan dia. And for your information, your Miss Ada is also my senior during my student's life. Because dia adalah batch yang pertama dekat UiTM Jengke Pahang, Sports Science. So dia legend lah, dia legend. Sangat-sangat legend. Kalau tahu dia punya salah silah, you should respect that. You should respect her. Alright. So then I move. The last picture over there is my picture when I was at International School of Kuala Lumpur. Saya bawa student saya. Saya bawa atlet and student dekat sekolah tu untuk for swimming competition and also track and field competition. Alright. Okay. So we back on track. So itu je saya punya sedikit pengenalan, my little bit introduction about myself. So I hope he didn't annoy you guys. I'm so sorry. Alright, so the real challenge is right now. Okay, as we know, during pandemic COVID-19, masa COVID-19 ni ada pelbagai-bagai dugaan cabaran untuk setiap orang. Terutama yang most common kita dengar adalah orang yang hilang kerja, orang yang diberhentikan kerja, orang yang struggle, orang yang fatigue. Fatigue tu saya referkan kepada our frontliner, our nurses, our doctors. Okay, kalau tengok yang tular yang dekat media sosial, ada yang tidur dekat bangku, ada yang tidur dekat tepi katil. So that is the reality right now. Okay, so everything is changed right now. The real challenge is for us. Alright, so saya personally saya berpendapat dan saya faham dan saya akan pegang sampai bila kepada ketika ini semua orang ada ada cabaran masing-masing. Yang ni bertiga kerja kena cabaran untuk cari kerja lain, untuk cari struggle. Yang paling tular adalah di mana Malindo Air terpaksa memberhentikan beberapa staff termasuk pilot. Yang dulunya pilot ada yang terpaksa berbisnes jual burger saja. So that is life. Okay, kita hidup ni tak akan ada pernah berhenti diuji sampaikan kita mati. Alright, kalau bila kita kecil, kita diuji dengan mungkin dengan family, dan bila kita pergi masuk sekolah, kita diuji dengan kesusahan belajar, dan kita masuk universiti, kita diuji dengan kesusahan belajar lagi. Kita habis belajar, kita bekerja, kita diuji dengan ujian bekerja lagi. And then, so bila kita berkahwin, kita ada ujian kahwin. Bila kita ada anak, kita akan ada ujian anak. And then, ujian itu takkan stop berhenti. It won't stop. Okay, the challenge in our life, it won't stop until we end our life, which is our death. Alright, so itulah ujian kita akan berhenti. Alright, so we're back on track. So as I know, my previous time during my first as a guest speaker for Uni Razak, saya diberitahu yang saya difahamkan kos awak semua ni adalah berkenaan dengan community service. And the last time I was at Uni Razak, saya bercerita mengenai how volunteering ataupun volunteerism dalam community boleh memberi manfaat pada semua orang. Right, so saya diberitahu oleh Miss Ada mengenai program kali ini about community service. Okay, so you guys, your course awak semua banyak interact with community. So the real challenge for you guys community, yes, it's a big challenge, tons of challenge that you need to face during the community service. Alright, so kalau sebelum ni tanpa pandemic COVID-19, without COVID-19, kita boleh buat macam-macam community service. Alright, so kita boleh hantar pergi rumah orang tua, okay, kita boleh buat gotong royong and so on without any SOP ataupun without any distraction. Alright, yang tidak boleh. Tapi sekarang the real challenge, whenever you guys still need to do the community service as it is the keperluan ataupun your courses major field, because you guys need to involve in community service, right? So itu adalah keperluan ataupun keutamaan untuk kos-kos anda semua. So the challenge, how you guys need to proceed with the community service with this kind of challenge right now with COVID-19, with all the SOP, kita kena jaga jarak, macam mana kita nak buat tu. Alright, so it's quite really challenging for me, and I for sure that is quite challenging for you guys. Alright, sebab saya dimaklumkan oleh Miss Ada lepas saya bagi talk tu, alhamdulillah semua orang tengah previous students sibuk dengan aktiviti masing-masing. Ada yang buat sukan, ada yang hantar ke rumah-rumah orang tua. So itu adalah sebelum, saya rasa itu sebelum COVID-19 kan, betul tak Miss Ada? Sebelum kes meningkat sebanyak ini?
Sebelum kes meningkat.
Yes, so everything was smooth. Okay? So I feel like, oh my god, saya agak berbesar hati dan agak tersentuh sebab semua orang begitu bersungguh sebab dalam volunteerism last term. Sebab bila mana kita sebut pasal community service ataupun volunteerism ni, kita katakan macam kita berbuat kerja amal yang itu kan tak ada apa-apa keuntungan bagi kita pun sepatutnya daripada segi wang. Cuma kita habiskan masa dan tenaga kita untuk kita berbakti pada orang-orang awam ataupun community. Tapi itu sebenarnya yang the value thing that kita terlepas pandang ataupun kita patutnya kita angkat ataupun kita kedepankan. Sebenarnya community service ni adalah sangat-sangat bagus untuk kita membantu orang lain sebenarnya. Okay, mungkin zaman sekarang orang overhype, kalau nak buat apa-apa kena ada bayaran, kena ada payment. Tapi kita mungkin ada setengah orang overlook pasal community service and volunteerism. Alright, so Alright, so students role. Okay, kita balik pada kita punya tajuk, okay, apakah role sebagai seorang student dalam community service during pandemic COVID-19 ini. Alright, so saya akan, jangan risau, takkan ada banyak-banyak point ataupun banyak-banyak tulisan sebab saya faham dalam masa 1 jam yang singkat ini, okay, in a solid 1 hour, I'm trying to avoiding myself to put in too much words in the slide. Okay, saya nak cuba ringkaskan, and then insyaAllah I'm using the simplest, okay, the simple one or the paling senang point yang untuk saya, senang point yang kita faham. Alright, so don't worry guys, okay, saya harap tak ada yang tertidur depan komputer. Alright, so the first is, okay, student role guys. As you know, ini saya rasa tak perlu nak untuk belajar panjang ataupun kita untuk saya cakap panjang. Okay, the government has set SOP, right, for all the citizens, all the Malaysian, right, and I believe that all the SOP is applied by another country, right. So sebagai seorang student, sebagai seorang rakyat Malaysia yang berhati mulia, berjiwa bangsa, alright, so we have to follow all the SOP, okay. But in terms of following the SOP, it is bergantung, it depends on the situation, okay, on the current situation ataupun situasi yang berbeza. Sebab hari tu kalau siapa-siapa yang pernah terbaca tular mengenai seorang pakcik, benda ni tular kat media sosial, okay, viral dekat media sosial, yang seorang pakcik meminta bantuan sebabkan dia dibuang kerja dan tak ada satu sen, tak ada simpanan wang untuk beli susu anak ke apa, tak pasti. Tapi pakcik tu, kes ini berlaku, situasi ini berlaku dekat Johor, yang di mana pakcik itu pergi ke surau untuk minta sedikit bantuan, tetapi sayangnya pihak surau tempat itu terpaksa kata kita orang terpaksa ikut SOP, pakcik kena minta dekat Nazir dulu. So SOP ni bagus, okay, yes, we have to follow SOP, but at the same time we need to monitor ataupun kita kena lihat keadaan sekeliling itu macam mana. Alright, so if the person really need our help, come on guys, just lend our help. Okay. Kita mungkin takkan dapat beri banyak, tapi sekurang-kurangnya kita dapat melihat seorang itu senyum bila kita memberikan pertolongan. Alright, so follow all the SOP. Alright, so if you guys need to do a community service, so you guys need to set your SOP for your community service. Okay, so sebelum kita buat apa-apa event, alright, so kita kena ada meeting, kita kena ada mesyuarat antara sesama tenaga kerja ataupun team untuk macam mana kita nak lancarkan program dalam COVID-19 ini tanpa ada sebarang, senang cerita kita nak minimizekan, okay, sebab kita mungkin tak boleh nak elak 100% daripada virus COVID-19, tapi kita boleh cuba untuk minimizekan risiko untuk terkena COVID-19 ini. Alright, so you guys need to set up your own SOP if you guys need to make it. Alright, so before you guys proceed with your service with the community, so set up the SOP guys. Alright, next. Alright, so be honest, as I said guys, saya akan gunakan term-term yang agak term-term yang agak susah, okay, sebab saya, as I said, 1 hour to make it simple, to make it leisure. Alright, so bila kita dah set SOP, the second thing we need to be is honest to ourselves, right? So because you guys doing a community service untuk orang ramai, so kalau orang sendiri tidak jujur pada diri sendiri, sebab jujur pada orang itu saya rasa lebih mudah daripada jujur dengan diri sendiri, betul tak? Sebab saya punya pengalaman, kalau kita suruh orang itu ini, kita suruh orang tolonglah pastikan semua orang ada mask, tapi kadang-kadang kita pun susah untuk jujur pada diri sendiri, untuk kita sering ada mask ketika masuk dalam kedai ke, ataupun kadang-kadang kita nak cepat sampaikan kita terlupa nak scan sebelum masuk dalam satu premis. Alright, so be honest to yourself. So you guys, as I said, susah untuk kita be honest to ourselves sebenarnya. Alright, sebab kita rasa mana yang senang, kita nak dahulukan yang senang. Tapi that is the most important thing before you guys apply apply something to the community, you should make it to yourself first. Okay? So be honest to yourself. Right, so because kadang-kadang kita lepas pandang untuk kita mengeducate ataupun kita untuk mengajar seseorang, kita kena mengajar daripada diri kita sendiri dulu, which is we lead by example. Okay, mungkin semua orang boleh bagi arahan itu ini, kita boleh bagi arahan, kita boleh bagi arahan untuk buat satu benda, alright, tapi kadang-kadang kita overlook that kita boleh bagi instruction daripada kita punya attitude and also kita punya leadership. So kita kena lead by example. Alright, so before you guys need to the others being honest to themselves, so we start being honest to ourselves first. Okay, next. Alright, last point. Okay, last point. Okay, so keep fighting and don't give up. Right, so as I said right now, you guys might have some difficulty in order to run the community service during this pandemic COVID-19. Okay, there's a tons of procedure that you need to go. For example, if you want to make some community service at some premise, you need to go seriously. It's really tough, right? Because my experience dealing right now is with the swimming pool facilities at government facility. Terlampau banyak SOP yang mereka kenakan untuk memastikan risiko virus ini diminimiskan ataupun dikurangkan risiko untuk terkena jangkitan COVID-19 ini. So guys, what can I say is, come on guys, we just need to keep fighting and don't give up. Okay, kalau kita rasa pada ketika ini kalau korang nak buat something kompetitif untuk memenuhi kriteria kos awak semua terlampau sukar, so kita kena fikir bahawa beberapa mungkin awak rasa nak buat kompetitif time dulu COVID-19 ni sangat-sangat susah, tapi ada orang yang lagi-lagi susah dari kita, sampaikan hilang kerja, sampaikan tak dapat belajar, right, sampaikan ada yang tak nak langsung masuk kelas untuk student sebab saya pernah dengar cerita daripada kawan saya yang mengajar dekat UiTM yang kadang student masuk pun seorang dua orang, ada yang masuk pun just turn off camera just untuk habiskan masa belajar, habiskan masa sesi pembelajaran itu. So everyone is, as I say, everyone in this world right now is struggling or hustling to achieve something, guys. Right, so we just need to don't give up and keep fighting for yourself, okay, to make sure that your community service program will be run as normal as usual and run smoothly. Alright, so basically the 3 points that I state over here is all about our attitude, guys. Okay, so ini adalah berkenaan dengan attitude masing-masing. Macam mana kalau kita set up SOP, kalau kita tak ada attitude untuk mematuhi SOP tersebut, so agak sukar macam mana tanpa good attitude, agak sukar untuk kita melaksanakan community service, right, untuk dalam COVID-19 ini. Alright, so okay, right now, okay, apa pun dia boleh saya as I said, that's a simple one. I just a leisure talk. So we will never know how attitude can change the world, guys. Okay, kita tak akan pernah tahu macam mana sikap kita boleh mengubah dunia ini. Sebab apa? Saya tak pasti sama ada awak semua tahu ataupun tidak, ataupun awak peka ataupun tidak. Sekarang ni terlampau banyak konspirasi yang mengatakan COVID-19 ini adalah permainan politik ataupun permainan agenda Illuminati and whatever. Right, so guys, personally I tell you guys, itu bukan kerja kita, untuk memikirkan apa yang berada di sebalik yang terjadi sekarang ini, sebab itu adalah kerja Tuhan. So I believe that in any of religion, every religion teach us to be good, to be nice with everyone. Okay, so kita kena jangan ambil kisah mengenai apa yang akan berlaku, apa di sebalik yang berlaku pada ketika ini. So our roles right now, okay, tugas saya sendiri sebagai seorang penduduk Malaysia ialah mematuhi apa yang telah dikeluarkan ataupun disarankan oleh kerajaan. Alright, and then it's all about attitude, guys. So kita mungkin kita overhype ataupun kita terlampau tengok apa pun yang kita boleh buat untuk memastikan sesuatu benda itu berjalan lancar. For example, you guys need to make a community service, apa benda yang korang kita akan sibuk faktor-faktor yang boleh buatkan servis kita gitu berjaya dengan lancarnya. Mungkin kena ada bajet yang cukup, kena ada manpower yang cukup, tapi mungkin kita terlepas pandang dalam satu pekerjaan ataupun dalam satu benda kita terlepas pandang adalah a good attitude. Alright, so a good attitude, seriously guys, without a good attitude we cannot do anything. Okay, so for example, if you guys doesn't have a good attitude, okay, kalau awak semua plan untuk buat community service pada sekian hari, tapi kalau awak sendiri tak ambil take action with a good attitude, how can the community service will run smoothly, will run good? Okay, so as I said, we will never know how a good attitude can change the world. Right? So all right, so that's all from me. So we have another about the time is now is 10:30, so ada half an hour for the Q&A session.
Okay, so thank you Encik Hazmi for your explanation about students' role during this pandemic. So can you elaborate more or explain more what kind of role of the students that they can serve to the community during this pandemic? So maybe from your opinion, we cannot expose to our community, okay, because of this pandemic. We didn't know where is pandemic come. Okay, so what is your opinion that students can do instead of face to face? So what can they do to help the community? Okay, for example, the small business, right, to help them to increase their income. So what is your opinion regarding that?
Okay, thank you, Miss Ada. Alright, so as I understand with Miss Ada explanation, how are we going to help the others, or our role in helping each other without maximizing the risk of the COVID-19 infection? Okay, so I can give you one example, a simple example. Okay, right now, many of us involving ourselves in business. Okay, ramai yang daripada kita semua kat Malaysia ni sibuk ataupun mencari sumber rezeki, mencari asbab rezeki dengan berget aktif dalam business, jual itu, jual ini, sampai kan kerajaan kita, our government give a full license in Kuala Lumpur to make sure semua orang boleh berjual beli di tepi-tepi jalan ataupun berniaga di tepi jalan. Right, so that is the latest one that I think a good action from our government, alright, to membenarkan sesiapa untuk berniaga di tepi jalan dengan SOP yang betul dan keadaan yang selamat. So in order untuk kita memberi in order in our role, how to give or how we can serve our best with them. Okay, so for example, I can say that we can help them with, can buy from them. Okay, we can expend our little money to support their business. For example, sekarang ni dekat kawasan rumah saya ada 2-3 orang menjual benda yang sama. Right, so apa benda yang saya boleh buat, mungkin hari ni saya boleh beli sikit kat peniaga ni, and the next day I will buy the same thing from the another store, so that kat sini kita mungkin terlepas pandang, mungkin kita fikir alah saya tak ada duit untuk beli tu tadi. Bukan nak beli banyak pun, kadang-kadang sedikit pun tak apa sebenarnya. Sebab in order to support, I assume that you guys know how to support your friend's business, right? So that is how our roles as a student, as a Malaysian citizen to in the community service during pandemic COVID-19, so that we can the major target is want to minimize the risk of infection of COVID-19. So what can we do? Just support them business right now.
Okay. So before I proceed to next question, so what is your opinion regarding community service in Malaysia? So what you can see the role of individual, okay, other than students in our country?
Pardon me, Sada. Your question didn't come into straight because the line was interrupted just now. Can you repeat that question one more time?
Okay, in your opinion, okay, regarding this current pandemic COVID-19, okay, we see that all of most of Malaysian, okay, want to help other people, right? So, what is your opinion regarding the people in Malaysia that contribute to the community service? Your opinion regarding the people in Malaysia, is it they aware about community service to help people, or is it we need to increase their awareness to help others during this pandemic?
Okay. Alright. So thank you, Miss Ada, for the question. That's a really good question. Alright. So as I know, okay, currently, okay, in these days, there is 2 minutes of from Malaysian, which is from our people that involved in community service. Okay, macam-macam sekarang ni orang buat community service ni, ada sampai ke luar negara, ada sampai ke Palestin, ke Syria. So I think ini adalah satu benda yang which is a really good initiative for everyone, because kalau seseorang tu tak dapat, contohnya kalau seseorang tu tak dapat nak pergi sampai ke Syria untuk beri bantuan, so they come up with some ways, so how everyone can contribute in this community service. For example, orang sediakan nombor-nombor account untuk kita bagi sumbangan daripada segi wang, and then itu kat luar negara. Tapi kalau kat dalam negara ni sama juga, macam-macam sekarang ni ada platform yang kita boleh tahu berita mengenai someone yang mungkin perlukan community service. Sebab sekarang ni nowadays masa yang semua orang boleh tahu dengan hujung jari saja, sebab kan semua orang boleh tahu berita dengan sepantas-pantasnya mengenai media sosial. For example, Twitter, macam mana someone yang boleh berada dalam kesusahan, kita boleh tahu orang tu dalam kesusahan, someone retweet about the situation. So which is a good action. So bila mana kita tahu someone dalam kesusahan, kita perlukan when they need our help, we just need to play our roles. Okay, kalau seandainya, okay, if we didn't afford to help them with our money, at least for them we can help them with our prayers, so with our sharing the information to our post, so that everyone, we can expand the news. So that I think that's a good thing that we can do right now, is we help, kita boleh bantu sebanyak mana yang kita boleh sekarang ni.
Alright, so we will wait for our student question. So later we will answer the question from the students. Alright, we will wait question from our students. So how about your swimming class now? Is it still continue, or 2021 will only continue on that?
Okay. For the time being, the government has give permission to all the coaches in the swimming industry to run their business back, but all the permission is only allowed for those who have their own swimming pool, and also the swimming school that involved in government facility. Contohnya kalau sebuah kelab sukan itu JV dengan pusat kutip Darul Ihsan. Okay, so dorang dah boleh run dorang punya business macam biasa. Cuma saya more pada private lesson, which is I came to certain residents, condo residents to run the lesson. But right now, most of the residents or condominium didn't open yet their full facilities because they are restricted with the undang-undang strata that they said the pool is still not available to open yet. So my swimming right now is currently stopped, but that's okay. Alhamdulillah, I still can survive right now.
Okay, so in terms of students' role, right? So in terms of student role, what actually they can do during this pandemic, in terms of, okay, they need to study and they also need to have awareness in terms of helping others community, alright? So what say you, or what is your opinion again, what student can do when they still study but they want to do a community service?
Okay.
How about the management of the time? That is the real words lah, the management of the time during this pandemic. They need to study and they want to go to the community service. So how about your opinion in terms of that?
Alright. So thank you Miss Ada for that question. Alright, so currently kita semua tahu, we all know that during this pandemic COVID-19, all of the students from many IPT and IPTS colleges are struggling. You guys need to attend the online class. You guys need to perform your test, your assignment, all it in online, which is as a new thing for us, and because zaman saya dulu tak pernah mencapai macam ni sampai terpaksa bekerja ataupun belajar online. So it's a new thing that for us that need to be normalized, because that is the real chance for us. Right, so macam mana kalau berdasarkan Miss Ada punya soalan, the time management. Okay guys, so you have to know that your roles of you guys as a student. Okay, so kalau kita kena mengutamakan sesuatu yang utama dahulu. Okay, contohnya sebagai seorang student, you guys a student, so you guys need to give 100% commitment to your study first. Okay, as I said, mungkin ada setengah case yang di mana student malas nak masuk kelas sebab online, sebab I've read something that in media social that some of the students complaining their studies getting harder than before. They need to attend the online class, so difficult to find the line connection. But guys, kita semua tahu ada yang student kat Sabah sampai sanggup untuk memanjat gunung untuk dapatkan connection. Alright, so what can we learn from that? It's all about the students' attitude. Okay, so kita kena menormalisasikan perkara yang baru ini, which is you guys need to attend the online class. You guys need to focus on your study because you guys are student. So instead of community service or your study, you should take your studies life or your study as the number one first, your priority, your main priority before you get yourself involved in specifically in community service. So it's as I say, it's all about attitude. You guys need to focus on your study first, and then if you have your own time, want to get involved in the community service, yes you can. But as I said, what can I say, as a student, your own role or your main priority is your study.
Okay, so we see about the student question. Can you tell us about an aspect of volunteer experience that you have really enjoyed and a part that you wish had been different? Okay, so the first question, as you can see the comment part. Encik Hazmi. Alright. Can you tell us? Alright, Nuri Natasha.
Okay, can you tell us about an aspect of a volunteer experience that you really enjoy and a part that you wish had been different? Wow. Okay, so the part volunteering for my side. Okay, so the best thing and the best thing or the volunteering part that will remain in myself is, okay, as you know guys, as you mentioned, selain daripada saya sebagai bekerja sebagai seorang physical education teacher, I have my own business which is my swimming lesson. Also, I have made some personal class for weight training or the gymnasium, okay, for weight training. So the volunteering part that I will the volunteering part that I really enjoy and I will keep it in my head. Alright, so saya pernah memvolunteerkan diri saya dengan kawan saya. Masa tu my first time untuk saya run business saya, so saya tak ada customer ataupun client untuk gym training, sebab saya tahu saya ada kebolehan yang saya boleh salurkan di tempat yang betul, tapi saya tak ada klien. Saya masa tu, sebab siapa yang nak percaya, who want to believe that someone that without any result, without any background of coaching in gym, that badan pun tak sadar kan, macam mana orang nak percaya kalau someone tu boleh hire me as a personal trainer. So I come to my friend and then saya kata kat dia, contoh nama dia adalah, my client was one of my client is Azim. So I tell him, Azim, kau nak tak aku train kau? I will train you for 12 weeks, of personal being your personal trainer for 12 week. Okay, selalunya general saya beritahu, kalau personal trainer ni it can make money, you know, it can make money because you spend your time, your knowledge with your client. Tapi saya kata kat dia, saya offer kat dia, aku boleh train kau, I can train you. Sekarang ni aku perlukan kau punya komitmen, and then sebabkan saya punya klien tu adalah kawan saya dan dia pun tak bekerja cuma tak bergaji besar, right? So dia kata dia tak mampu nak bayar personal trainer, tapi dia nak kurus, dia nak have some shape on his body. And then saya kata kat dia, aku boleh train kau tak payah bayar aku mahal pun, kau cuma bayarkan aku, lepaskan aku punya bil minyak, and then kau bayarkan aku punya gym entrance. Then that part, alhamdulillah saya bertemu dengan seorang yang sangat-sangat berkomitmen. Okay, he is my client. Azim is a good client that a very good 100% commitment with his training. Saya kata kat dia, tak perlu pun bayar something, saya just nak komitmen dan saya nak result dia sahaja. And then what is truly menyentuh hati saya, sebab after 12 week dia bayar saya satu amount yang agak besar sebenarnya. Dia bagi amount yang saya tak terjangka, and then because of him I got another 3 more client that willing to pay me the real price in the industry. So macam saya kata, mungkin orang terlepas pandang volunteerism ini sangat-sangat penting sebenarnya untuk memulakan sesuatu pekerjaan ataupun memulakan satu langkah untuk kita, maybe I should say that one step forward, so that we can excel ourselves. Sebab saya kata semua orang ada masing-masing punya kebolehan yang kita tak tahu sebenarnya. So that we need to excel, that we need, macam saya kata, saya terpaksa menjual diri saya dengan harga yang murah, but it's okay, it's fine. But saya kata ini untuk saya punya diri sendiri, untuk saya one step forward. Alhamdulillah sekarang he lost from 110 and now he's on weight 97 kg after 12 weeks. So it's a good result for me. So that itu yang saya kata, saya akan kenangkan sampai lebih lah. Saya punya kesusahan, saya travel saya travel dengan nilai yang sangat-sangat rendah, Tapi alhamdulillah berbaloi dan berhasil, alhamdulillah. So that is really I will keep it in my memory. And then but you guys have to know, whenever you guys want to volunteering yourself in order to step forward or to take your action, you need to find a right guy, okay, a right person to you guys to deal with. Okay, jangan awak deal dengan orang untuk volunteer dia awak sendiri, tapi orang itu lipat awak, nanti awak yang menyesal dan awak akan rasa macam awak akan menendam. So as a conclusion guys, what can I say that it's all about attitude. It's all about your guys' attitude. So we will never know how attitude can change the world. So I hope my answer, my explanation answer your question. Thank you.
Okay, so we can see that and we can hear that Encik Hazmi is volunteer, okay, himself to do a fitness, to be a fitness trainer to someone that wanted to reduce his weight. Okay, so they have expertise on that. Encik Hazmi has expertise on that, so that he volunteer to help the person, okay, the individual, to reduce his weight and also to reduce maybe the disease, okay, to reduce the fat. Alright, so first thing first, if you have any skill, so you can develop your skill through volunteer. Because if you didn't know what is actually your skill, so you can do a volunteer, then you can know what is your hidden talent actually. Yes, your hidden talent. Alright, so next question. Can I know how you gain a trust from your client? From Aina Shamina. How your client can trust you to make a body transformation?
Okay, so thank you Aina Nursyahmina binti Allah. Alright, so can I know how you gain your trust from client? Okay, so how I gain my trust with my client, first of all, okay, I lead by an example, okay, because I knew this from my previous lecturer. Okay, if you want to making something, we need to lead by example. So alhamdulillah, so I lead by example that that client, I knew my client, not a really good friend, but I knew him from my friend. So masa tu saya duduk bersama dengan dia dekat beranda rumah kawan saya pukul 12:30 malam, because we did some work that we need to that I and my friend need to settle that time. So dia mengadu dekat saya, nak kurus tapi dah try agak lama sebab tak kurus juga, dah try jogging, dah try nak konsisten tapi tak istiqomah. And then how I gain his trust, that I say to him, sebenarnya perjalanan kalau nak kurus ataupun nak jadi lebih sihat ni bukannya perlukan diet yang sangat-sangat strict, tak perlu kena contoh kena cut nasi, tak boleh langsung minum air manis. Cuma apa yang saya gain kat dia, saya pujuk hati dia, kata benda ni sebenarnya kena keep strong, and then kena ada someone yang boleh guide dia. And then alhamdulillah saya ada rezeki yang di mana saya tunjukkan result diri saya sendiri dekat dia, which is saya kata kat dia, kalau kau nak aku boleh volunteer engkau, jom training aku, I can give you one free session with me, so that you can judge me how my training program, how my attitude towards my client. So I offer him one free gym session with me. Tapi saya datang, saya ingat saya nak bayar saya punya entrance fee, tapi it's all about commitment and attitude. Dia sendiri yang bayarkan saya just masuk, saya just stranger, and that time the first free session I gain his trust daripada saya punya, this about macam saya kata, macam as I said, our attitude and our commitment towards somebody, so they can feel our seriously, kalau kita ikhlas, klien kita boleh tahu kita ajar macam mana. So alhamdulillah, I lead by an example. Okay, kalau saya kata ini. So saya kata kalau saya nak suruh dia buat something, saya pun pernah buat. So I lead by example. Thank you.
Okay. Alright, so thank you Encik Hazmi. Okay, thank you for your sharing for today. So I hope that our student can get something from your sharing session. Okay, we already running out of time, so I would like to thank you from Razakian, alright, represent from Razakian. Okay, I hope that I can see you again, and for my lovely student, okay, don't forget to like and subscribe this channel, alright? So with that, thank you. Assalamualaikum. Stay safe, and I hope that all of you in a good condition. Okay. For those who celebrating Christmas, so happy holiday, and for others is happy holiday. Okay. So I will see you another week. All right. So take care and stay safe, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you guys for attend this presentation. I really appreciate it. Saya minta maaf kalau salah silap, salah terkasar bahasa. Yang baik itu datang dari Tuhan, yang buruk itu datang daripada saya sendiri. InsyaAllah. Then guys, see you again. Stay safe.